Gonna get stuck trying to get the class S license for Megaman Legends 2. That's gonna be fun. Oh, I am not ready for this. I've done it once, but my god, was it a painful experience. Alright, let's just watch a cutscene first. We'll figure out the rest later. Blech.
Barrel? I was thinking we should get started soon.
Who are you? Oh.
Hard to believe it's been 10 years since your daughter and son-in-law were lost here.
What were they thinking? Leaving their daughter behind and going to such a dangerous place?
Ooh.
Are you sure you won't change your mind? Are you still determined to go back there?
It's too late to turn back now. I've spent my entire life working toward this. I can't turn back.
Mr. Werner von Blucher, Mr. Werner von Blucher, please
That time
report to
already?
the Central Hall. The press
Well, then I'll
conference
go
is
on
about
ahead,
to begin.
all right?
Mr. Werner von Blucher, Mr. Werner von Blucher, please report to the Central Hall.
I guess
The
Roll
press
decided not to
conference is
come,
about to
then.
begin.
Oh, yes. She's a little upset at the thought of someone finding the mother lode before she does. After all, she's been looking for it all her life.
I've always been fond of Roll, you know that. But all's fair in love and war.
Guy has a nice beard. Oh, guns.
Nothing to report, sir.
Keep your eyes wide open. If any pirates show up, I want them taken care of immediately.
Yes, sir.
Taken care
No one
of,
has
huh?
journeyed to Forbidden
All
Island
right.
and returned to tell the tale, but today two men who have devoted their lives to studying that infamous island.
Did you have to call so many reporters?
Can't have all the fun myself, can I? The more the merrier, wouldn't you agree?
You never change, do you? Just try not to make a fool of yourself or me.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, thank you for your patience. I would like to present to you a brief description of our planned expedition.
Yeah, those guys in the very far back aren't conspicuous at all.
Now tell me, just what do you think you're doing here? I thought you had gotten out of the pirate game,
Stuff it, Clyde. Mind your own business. We've got enough problems as it is.
What, did your little department store go under already?
Ah! No, it hasn't gone under. We're just a little in the red this month, that's all. Just need a little extra cash to make ends meet.
Oh, they went
If we
legit.
didn't buy only what you like, maybe we wouldn't be in this fix.
Shut your traps. I'm trying to listen to what he's saying. What did you say, you big tin can? Who do you think you are?
No squabbling till the job's finished. Remember, Teasel?
Teasel.
As I'm sure all of you are aware,
Aw,
no one has
they went
succeeded
legit
in
and it didn't
landing
work out.
on
That's
the
sad.
island beyond this tumultuous cloud and lived to tell the tale. No one, that is, except Professor Barrel and myself. 30 years ago, Professor Barrel and I journeyed to that island and returned. Over the years, we've been asked many times what we saw there. We have kept that knowledge to ourselves, but now I intend to give to you the opportunity to see it for yourselves.
Well, this isn't gonna go poorly at all. Gonna go splendidly. Going straight into the eye of that hurricane like that. In a giant flying tin can. The flutter got upgraded.
breakfast ready. I made the eggs just the way you like them.
Ooh, Mega Man has a different voice.
Hey, look, it's Gramps.
Huh?
Don't worry, Roll. The mother lode can't be found that easily.
Oh.
Egg, sausage, lettuce.
Professor Beryl and myself are confident that the mother lode, which has been sought after by all mankind for numerous generations, does lie buried somewhere on this island. This ends my presentation. Thank you. And now, are there any questions?
Excuse me, Mr. Blucher?
Yes?
Has your research given you any clue as to what exactly the mother lode might be?
That's a good question. Personally, I believe it to be something of tremendous importance to mankind. Something that will help us better ourselves and the world. Perhaps a new energy source, more powerful than our current refractors.
And you, Professor? Tell me, what do you think?
Well, I think... Matilda! You're alive!
Oh.
That's her! That's the one who stuffed me into the locker!
Oh.
Has it occurred to you that this great lost treasure might not be what you think it is?
Keep your eyes on her.
What happens to you is no concern of mine. Still, I'll give you this warning. What you call the mother lode is not what you think it might be. No, it's not a treasure at all. It's a catastrophe waiting to happen.
Wait.
Cats!
Whoa.
Stop! Hold your fire! Cease fire!
Why didn't you just go and talk to them about it?
That, Diesel! Isn't it amazing?
I smell a mighty big treasure, Tron! Get out of my way, I can't see! Whoa, whoa. Watch what you're doing! You're trying to get me killed!
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cause such a ruckus. Still, the child must not be allowed to awaken. There's no telling what might happen if she does. Understand? You have been warned.
A catastrophe? A child? What do you mean, Matilda?
Megaman, did you see that? That woman. She was my mother.
Huh?
But how? Why? My mother wouldn't do anything like that.
That
would
quality
she?
TV. Oh,
Let's
God.
find out.
What?
Let's just go there and we can find out for ourselves.
But...
It's the only way to be sure, you know?
Oh, I guess you're right. Let's go. I'll get changed, then get the engine started. Can you clean up the dishes for me? Thanks.
Man, I forgot how long this beginning cutscene was. Roughly 10 minutes. Well, 9 actually, 9.5. Alright, Mega Man Legends 2. The game plays better, functions better, and has all around gameplay improvements. God damn it.
Hey, Data, you're kinda in the way, you know?
Hey, I just thought maybe I could help you relax.
Yeah, well, thanks, but could you sit still? Oh!
What the heck did you hit?
Data, please, get Roll fast!
Boy, Megaman, I'm disappointed. I thought you were braver than this. You can do it. Come on, Megaman.
Dad, stop fucking with me and go.
Data, You stay out of
My
Megaman's
language.
way.
Oh.
Boy, oh boy. Phew.
There. All done. Everything's in working order. At this speed, we should catch up to Gramps any time now.
Boy, that new engine sure is something. Completely different from the old one.
Megaman Legends 1 joke?
Well, it was expensive, but it was worth it. I'll take over.
Oh, thanks.
Data, it's almost lunchtime. Can you get everything ready? Okay, okay, okay. Mega Man, thank you.
Huh?
Well, I was a little down before, and
Uh-huh.
I was thinking, what would I do if they find the mother lode? I guess I got a little scared.
Scared? Why?
I've been searching for the mother lode because I thought if I found it, I'd be able to see my parents again. I guess I was just fooling myself. I've got to accept reality. Face the facts. They are gone. Both of them are gone.
Oof.
Oh, but still, when you said we should go see for ourselves, I remembered something my mother told me a long time ago. She said a digger should never give up hope.
Right.
My mom, and my dad, and the mother lode, I won't give up on them yet.
That's the spirit. We'll find him, Roll.
Anyway, Mega Man, what should we do once we catch up with Gramps' ship?
And time for the first dialogue. Can we land on an
The
island?
Flutter can't get through the winds surrounding Forbidden Island. We'll need a special ship if we want to land there. My father once designed a special kind of flying ship called a drop ship. I'm pretty sure we could use it to get there.
Was that really your
She
mother?
does look a lot like my mother, but I can't believe my own mother would do something like that. I wonder who she is.
Where are my
I'm
my
really
gear?
sorry, Mega Man. I needed to upgrade the Flutter. I'm afraid I sold all your equipment. Please forgive me.
Well,
Okay, we can figure out what to do once
Oh,
we get
no.
there, right?
all my stuff.
Roll, do you smell something burning?
Mm-hmm.
Data! I'll go see what's wrong.
Wait, Mega Man, take this with you.
What? What is it?
It's a fire extinguisher. I'll tell you more later.
Okay, back me up.
Well, now, smart of her, smart of the ship to have a fire extinguisher. Oh no! This is how you start the game? My god. Alright.
Okay then, good luck.
Everything's all streamlined and pretty. Put out the fires and save
Mission
data.
start.
Off to the kitchen. Man, when I started the game as a kid, my god, this was how you started the freaking game? Teach you, I mean, it does teach you how to fight. Oh, crap. And the funkiest thing is, this technically has a time, it's like a time limit. The faster you do it, the more to get, the cheaper it will be to repair everything. Which, wow, it does make sense. It's like, oh, well, damn. Okay, I got that charge. Charge. And if I remember right. Damn! Why is the bathroom exploding? Done. Next. Hey now. Just gonna do a lick, just woke up.
Do something! It's hot in here! It's burning up!
No. It's not. It's hot. Oh, who would have dunked it? Oh. Ah, shit! Damn it, Data! Get out of the way! What? No! Why are you jumping into the fire? Fog. Jesus, stand still! God damn! Look, Dana, I love you, but you kinda gotta let me do my work.
Thank you, Megaman! I thought I was done for! Mission complete!
That's how you start the game. Monkey tries to cook
Megaman,
pizza.
we're here. We've caught up
Things
with
go
that
as
ship.
expected. What did you
This is your
do?
live update.
Hello, the
Although
oven.
the Sulphur Bottom's hull was damaged in the attack by a mysterious woman, the damage has been repaired. We expect it to enter the maelstrom surrounding Forbidden Island any time. Preparations are complete. The crew ready. The Sulphur Bottom is gathering speed.
Ooh, I'm
preparing to
seeing some
penetrate the
weird
cloud of
graphical
mystery
stuff.
surrounding Forbidden
Might have to
Island.
fiddle with the
Following the
settings a
attack
bit.
hours ago, we were all asked to disembark and return to our ships, where we stand watching Von Blucher embark on his greatest adventure, and what may be humanity's greatest adventure. Will he succeed in reaching Forbidden Island? We'll continue with live updates throughout the day.
Final check complete. We can get underway whenever you're ready, sir.
Understood. Well then, everyone, are you ready?
We won't let anything get in the way of a story. We're not like those wimpy TV reporters.
You're really going to go through with this?
Yes, I am. I have to.
Well, if you're going to do it, then do it. I mean, we've come this far, right?
Thank you, Barrel. All right then, let's go. Main engines online.
Main engines online.
Set course for the center of the island. Engage!
Well,
Looks like they're intent on ignoring my warning.
Weapons activated.
Remember, I don't want them hurt.
Understood.
The stabilizers on this ship are amazing. You can hardly feel the wind. I'm impressed. Huh?
no.
Unidentified object approaching from above at high speed, sir.
Activate defense grid. No one will stop me, not now.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Bond, order the Drakes to go to yellow alert and stand by.
Ready.
Just a little more. Just a little closer.
Alright.
Fire, now!
Well,
Fire repressors activated. Engines offline. She's out of control. Emergency escape pod launch mechanism damaged.
what?
What? No.
Check out the emergency pods?
Now you've really done it.
Apologies, Mistress Yuna.
Wait.
We should retreat.
They probably won't crash for a while at least. I'd hoped to stop them before they got this far.
Well, that's one way to get to the center of the island. Wait, why would they put their emergency controls right next to the engine?
Roll! The sulfur bottom's being sucked into that storm!
Gramps!
What should we do?
We can't take the flutter in there. And we're almost out of fuel. We'll have to set down on a nearby island. We can figure out what to do then.
Ooh, I'm seeing some funky graphical stuff, so I might fiddle the settings once I get to the save monkey. You know, after he practically burned down our flying house. There's not much we can do to help Grant from the air. I wonder if there isn't a way to land on that island and get Blucher's ship that way. Gonna hit me, look at this. Ooh, a dropship. There's a dropship, a ship that my father designed years ago, especially for landings in rough atmospheres. We use this, we should be able to land on Forbidden Island. Gramps told me never build a dropship, but still, this is an emergency. I know he'll understand, right, Mega Man? First, we need to get to a junk shop to get some parts to build it. Let's do it, Mega Man. Alright, let's see. Save, monkey, save me so I can see if I can fix my graphical nonsense. cave. One moment, please. Doo doo doo. Alright, let's see if that looks any better. Hopefully it won't cause any slowdown, but about to say. I cannot tell. Everything looks fairly nice. Alright, Ro. Oh, you're coming with me. Nice. We should probably go to a local junk shop and look for parts first. We at the post office believe our job is to help people bring people closer. Let's see, any mail for you? Nope, sorry. It looks like this post office handles a lot of mail. The only post office in the world. What does this pamphlet say? How to get girls to write to you? Huh? The snowman on this poster perfectly matches the city's climate. Snowman mail, your message. With the heater, the postman must get really cold when delivering letters. Why is this the only post office in the world? This city has a post office? It's bigger than I thought. Yes, you get different climates, different stuff. Mechanical note 1. Should be able to make it in one shot. Let's see. Nice shot. You get 200 zenny. I suppose that is a way to farm for money. Another 1,000 zenny. Alright, time for the duck trick. Duck skateboard! Take me! Come on, you can go faster than this. I believe! I believe! Forward momentum! I apologize to chat for expecting anything different from me. Okay. I had my fun. Alright then, B. When the ruins outside of town were closed, a lot of people were left for the Forbidden Island looking for new digs. My husband was one of them. Aww. There's a lot of difficult looking books on the shelf. You found Broken Vacuum. Let's see, what's the title of this book? The Origin of Mankind. Indeed. Seeing some graphical stuff, but it looks a lot more stable, I think. Drawing of a tiger. This woman must really like animals. Interesting assumption. There's a picture of a young couple. This must be the woman when she was younger. Huh. Are you sure you should be going into people's houses like that? Bro, it's cool! It's a statue of a woman with... of what looks like a woman with 2 heads. Ah, here we are. Okay. Interesting. Alright, let's see, what were their options? Have data? Want my help? You play Megaman Legends, right? Yes. Good. Were you able to move around with no problem? Yes. Do you like using the directional buttons more than the LR buttons? Yes. I think Type A is the best for you. Try it out. Oh, okay. Interesting. No. I see. Have you played Resident Evil? Yes. I think Type C is the best for you. Try it out. No. Resident Evil reference. Alright, I'm gonna do regular instead of inverted controls. Manual lock on. Auto lock on. Lock on happens even R2 isn't pressed. Oh my gosh. I mean, that's cool and all, but why? Okay, the lifter. Everything's all freaking fancy and clean in comparison. I cannot talk to the snowman. I can't obliterate the snowman. Yay, new toy! The snowman died for this. I'm having fun. Alright, let's see what's going on in this house. That appears to be Iceman. For some reason, it's 2 goddesses. For some reason, they look sad. There's a lot of books about Forbidden Island lined up. Biographies of famous explorers. They must be Bluchers. There are several expensive bottles of expensive-looking liquors. Blech. It's a picture of goddess and angels. They look familiar somehow. There's a lot of new china lined up. When they were young, Von Blucher and his friends were interested in the story of the goddesses. He thought the Earth Goddess was sleeping on Forbidden Island. There's the house Von Blucher grew up in. Are you his family? People who just rent out his house? Are you sure you should be going into people's houses like that? Transfer passwords keep out. Well, that just makes me want to know what's in there even more. Yosionske. It must be locked. The station must not be used anymore. It's an old locomotive. Wonder if it still works. There's a lot of stuff you can just look at. Neat of the game. Don't mind me, I'm just relearning the controls and getting a feel for it before I try to do the ranking missions. They are freaking hard. Looks like there are 2 people living here. It's a comic book. Must be too nice to have time to read. Is that Snark? No. Is there anything I can help you with? I'm sorry, I can't let any unauthorized guests inside. Security policy. I'm sure you understand. Only residents and guests are allowed inside. Well, okay then. Fine, be that way. I bet they have to have a lot of money to afford a place like this. I mean, maybe, but a set of condominiums in a snow or a place that's eternally winter? I don't know. I can't see that being that popular among folks with money. And you know it's bad when I instinctively try to roller skate without roller skates. Platforming. Platforming fail. Hold up, I'm looking for a trash can for money. There's nothing here. Oh, okay, I already picked up the money. Doy. Okay, where am I headed to next? Okay, I can do that. Much more easily. Bar. It's an old weather-beaten sign that reads bar. Okay. She looks sober, but she's had a few, so don't pay too much attention to her. Oh. It's hard loving a man who lost his memory. He lost his memory, but something about Forbidden Island calls to him. It's been 10 years since I found him collapsed on the edge of town. Can't remember anything, but he can't stay away from that island either. Oh. Interesting. 10 years ago, eh? Very clean here. Too bad there's not enough time to stay and relax. Boy, it gets cold in here. Doggo. It's a dog. Come to think of it, there was a girl who hated dogs on the last island we were on. Are you referring to Tron? This dog looks friendly. Too bad all dogs can't be that way. It's a chessboard. Chess was Professor Barrow's favorite game. There's a popular cartoon showing. The main character looks familiar somehow. It's Megaman! That's Proto Man. Got Man? Oh! Oh no! Oh, well, what happened to Proto Man? Oh, well, Fug. He got fugged. Damn. Ooh, it's a mini piano. I don't know what to say. Proto Man was doing his cool hit jingle, and then he got freaking punched. I bet Gramps would love this place if he were here. Line up the angle, line up the shot. He kicks. Fug. Come on, come on. I can do this. I can do this. Don't psych myself out. Come on. There we go. You're a digger, aren't you? Get out! There's nothing here for people like you. Well then. Hey, look! Looks like the hero of a comic book story. It's Black Armor Zero! The shop sells toys. Maybe there's one roll like here. What's it say? Family station? Let's game? There's a lot of parts that look like they can be used for something. Noodle, 1 minute, pork. Ooh, so it's 1 minute cup noodles now. Nice. And what's potato? Oil soil. There's a lot of fresh fruit and vegetables for sale. They all look delicious. It's a comic book. No time to stop and read it now. I believe that girl is from the original Mega Man series. Sandwiches. All done? Let's go to the junk. Then let's go to the junk shop. Sorry for trying your patience so much, bro. Just gonna do a. Looks like it's locked. Whoa! Don't sneak up on me like that. That door is for staff only. Say there, little fella. Do you like fossils? I'm sure. You do? Well, I got something that you might be interested in. You want it? Yes, please. Well then, here you go. Got Reaverbot Claw. That's nice of you. You again. Sorry, I can't let you have any more of my collection. Best not to touch the cash register. The shop owner might call the police. Oh. When whoever buys this will have a hard time getting it home. Is that a boiler? There's various points neatly lined up. It's a photo of a flying ship. It looks like a lot like the ships the pirates use. Maybe he used to be a pirate. Fascinating. Private. Sorry, that room's private. If you need to use the toilet, go somewhere else. It's a Reaverbot part. It looks like it's still alive. I mean, nice of him to give me some of his stuff. Ooh, there you are, Ro. We should go to the junk shop first. Ain't no way you can go on a dig. Not with a body like that. Who will take care of Maria if you get hurt? Don't go, Joe. Maria's been good to me, but I've got to do this. You're a pretty good mechanic, right? You can earn a good living fixing people's stuff. Maybe just settle down for a while. Take it easy, you know? If something happens to me, you look after Maria and her daughter, okay? See you. Wait, Joe. They never listen. That person, I feel like I know him. Like I met him somewhere before. Really? Yeah, a long, long time ago. Hi there, looking for something. Yes, here we are. Do you have any parts that could be used to build the machine in this diagram? Huh. Well, I'll be. Are you two friends of Joe's? I don't think so. Why? Well, it's just that I've seen this thing before. In his lab. You know, the little shed near the flying ship dock? That's his lab. Joe's working on something that looks exactly like this there. On something that looks just like this there. Megaman, that means this Joe must know my father. I've got to talk to him. Bro, wait! You wanna know about Joe? That's what we call him, but he's lost his memory, see? No one really knows who he is or where he came from, not even Maria, who takes care of him. Maria? She's probably at the bar, but shouldn't you go after your friend? It's a scale used to weigh 2 items. The items on sale. It's hard to tell what they are, but they are cheap. Cheap! Small trinkets lighting up. Junk shop. It's an old photograph. It looks like a photo of the owner's hometown. And there goes the Rose accompaniment. Oh well. Where do you come from? Do you know about the legend of goddess? No. 2 goddesses, the same yet different. One goddess to rule the heavens above, and one to the earth below. She of the earth guards the key. She of the sky guards the records of ages. When the sky goddess lifts up her voice, all shall end and all shall begin. What do you think? Interesting little story, isn't it? Foreshadowing, foreshadowing. Oh, there's foreshadowing. And ooh, graves. This strangely shaped tower has an air of holiness about it. Does it now? I always wondered about these two entrances. Looks like this door won't open, it's sealed shut. And it will never open for the rest of the game, which makes me wonder, why is this even here? Looks like this door won't open no matter how hard it's being pushed or pulled. So why does it exist? Question mark. Hello. These are the graves of those who went to Forbidden Island and never returned. Amen. Oh. Well, time for me to show off. My skills at the game. You see, Luigi, certain dungeons require certain level licenses to open up in this game, and the requirement to get these licenses: trial runs. Welcome to Yosionsuke's division of the Diggers Guild. You can take Diggers Guild here, which you need to pass to enter the sub-ruins. What do you want to do? Hey, Rockman Trigger! Welcome! Nice to meet you! Learn about the test. Navigate your skills. You navigate the test ruins. If you make it through the ruins within the time limit, you pass. If your life reaches 0 or time is up, test ends. Yeah, take the equipment only using the equipment we provide you with. This test is just a whole bunch of nonsense. As soon as you get a higher level license, the robots and other enemies in the ruins become stronger and more aggressive. If you get to a certain license, you think the robots have gotten too strong, you can't go to a lower level license. Think carefully, Weather. Stalking the Legends tab, gotta support Legends. Legends are great. It's one of the first games, one of the first games I ever played. Love it. Love the beats. Might be a good idea to make a backup copy of your current status for taking the test. I mean, it's fine. I'm sure I won't get got. I played this game to death. I can pretty much remember a good chunk of the dungeons like the back of my hand. Well, at least the early ones. I swear, I've done the Amanda freaking ruins so freaking often. Alright, let's take the test. I've actually succeeded in the Class S despite its awfulness. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, you kind of have to exploit the freaking Buster things, and you and B have good, efficient use of the lifter. Even then, you just have barely enough time. Oh, come on. And if these guys get you, you lose so much time to time. It's funny. Okay, is there another one of these guys? Where? Yes, there is. Alright. Whoo! Next. Ah, fuck. You know what feels great when it comes to beating this game? Super hard mode. Super hard mode was a treat. Even if it just meant like enemies had quadruple HP and everything was bullcrap, but this one. Oh no, I fucked up. I think this run is dead. Hold up. Alright. Doable now. I gotta wait this out, huh? Fug. Oh, there we go. That goddamn worm. Alright, and then it's just the sky left. What the? Oh, I didn't know he could deflect. A isn't too bad. A is very doable. Or, congrats, here's your A-class license. The next rank is S-class. I always hated that rebot. Personally. Oh yeah, those guys? Yeah, fuck them. At least it's not like one where they can have the ability to turn invisible. Now that is fucking hellish. Oh my god, like when they were completely when they can disappear. Oh my god, that freaked me the hell out. Predatory robots. Am I right? Fuck. Alright. Okay, lock on. I don't have time for this. I don't have a choice now. Oh crap. Well, this run might be dead. Oh yeah, this one's dead. Just kill me. Just kill me. There we go. thank you for joining. Or following, rather. Right. You can only pick them up when their freaking shield is down. Oh, fuck me. Wait. This round's dead again. Oh, then I'm gonna be here for a while. This stream is probably gonna be only this. I forgot how balls hard this is. Plus, I'm not using. This is rough. It is. Plus, I'm not quite using. I'm using a fighting commander rather than a PS2 controller, and it hurts. Okay, I gotta. Alright, let's just leave them. Fuck me. There we go. Alright. Woo! Alright, come on. Oh, no. I lost me a second. Alright, next. Oh, fuck me. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. There was that one. Oh, crap me. I can't even... If I could just stand still, I can just do the firing trick, but... Oh, no. There we go. There we go. Next. Alright, gotta ignore him. Well, fuck. Another dead run, it seems. Oh, okay. I still remember how the layouts worked. Oh, I cannot get hit by the freaking moth. I don't think I'm winning this one, but I'm gonna give it that good old effort. Alright, from behind. Took it long enough to die? Jesus. Oh, right, the room with the 3 bombs. Crap, it's gonna suck. Oof. Alright. Getting better. Getting better. Oh, there it is. I don't know what they were thinking when they made it this hard to get that freaking license. This is why I never finished testing. I finished it once, so now that I'm like stubbornly gonna try to do it here. I need to do this on stream. It sucks because even though the lock-on system is so much better in this game, it's just... Still pretty tough to control, like where you're looking. Alright, let me get rid of the bombs first. Ah, crap. Shit exploded there. Alright, let's see. Ah, fuck me. Alright. hopefully it'll run out sooner than later. Oh, this is impossible. This is actually might be impossible. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to reset this one. Ugh. So the instant I grab the guy, I need to jump the heck out of the way. I just need to breathe. Explosion. Alright. I can't take unnecessary damage. That's the thing. Alright, let's just use 2 left. Who? Fuck. That's gonna cost me a second. I miscalculated. Alright, guess it's a good time to learn how to do this correctly. Okay, yes, I stun him, and then wait for him to finish up his crap. He doesn't finish. Okay. Why do these ones hurt so much? Okay. Alright, now just clear out the room. Stand still, you freaking evils. This guy I just have to freaking kill off. Oh, that. Well. Lock on! Why must you do this to me? I hate how freaking gigantic the blast radius is. Like, my god. What's that? Well. Maybe triggering an explosion might be faster. Well, with this one. Yeah, I really need to just wait and let the... And And after all this, they also have that in the very end, you know. 2 guys. Oh, I wanted to see a whole thing of the map. Crap. Alright, never mind. About to say, it's like, how many rooms were there again? Is it like the room with the 3 bombs, and then what, was there anything else? Oh, crap, I triggered out of crap. Did they not notice me? That's difficult. There we go. Freaking worms around, it's hard for me to freaking concentrate on it. Oh boy. Alright. Hell? Okay, the lock-on system was actively screwing with me. I hate this game. Okay, who's left? Oh, right. Freaking stunned. Very bad. You! Oh my god. Ow. Please, just die already. I hate these things. I hate them so freaking much. Okay. Oh my god. I forgot about this room. I thought I was at the end, boss. Okay, lock on. You gotta seriously stop screwing with me, please. It does not help that these guys have the weirdest freaking trigger mechanism. Here, I can just jump, throw. Fuck it. Alright, it's gonna cost me a bit, but if I should wait this out. Maybe like 2. Alright, good enough. I hate this. I hate all of this. Why did I want to do this to myself? I don't think this is possible anymore. I think I lost too much time. Okay, controls. Actually, maybe I was supposed to throw one of these guys at the crowd. Didn't think of that. Probably would save me a hunk of a lot of time. If I can ambush them off, I can save a lot of time taking them out. This is the hardest one. Alright, let's just have them all get her up in one location. Much easier to deal with. I think it's reaching spawn in a minute, so I just have to trail around the while I try to take out one. Okay, this is much easier to take damage. Around the room, taking care not to attack them. And then I can probably take them all out in one shot. Done. Oh, and this freaking room. That's the worst. It's It's a, oh yeah, you like lock-on and you rely on it? Yeah, the game's like, no lock-on for you, buddy boy. And this is the last room. This game is evil. It's fucking twisted. Ah, okay, it's doable. It's doable. I got this. does feel like a pretty ruined run, but let me just try my best. Okay, come to me, come to me. Slug me. Let me give it two. Alright, good enough. Okay, strategy I had before should work again now, so alright, let me just let them come through. The worms here. Maybe the worms weren't freaking here. They have much easier time with this. Touch him? Yeah, my musket's my shotty is done for. They flop around. It's a freaking focus file. There we go. Alright then. I'm out of ammo scrap for this one. It should be a lot easier going on. Not too bad. Go. I don't think any kind of specialty fire is going to be for this situation. And now I have 1 full minute to take out 2 of these evils. No fancy tricks here, I just gotta take them out. Whew. Got a minute. Fire. Cycle of one-on-one, boy. Okay. Hold on one more, please. Alright. Yeah, told you I can do it. Got to do it on stream too. You're past the Class S test. You're the youngest person to pass. Keep up the good work and you'll become a great digger. Easily the hardest thing in the game, I feel like. I mean, maybe with the exception of the final boss, but you know. And now I get to do an S rank run. All the enemies are at their toughest point. My twin sister works as a secretary at the guild headquarters. Wish I was somewhere else. I hate cold places. Brr. I wonder how the guildmaster is doing. Alright. Gotta get some more muns. I'm trying to remember. If I remember right, there should be quite a few ways to pick up money in this game. But ooh, finishing that S rank felt great. It's empty. You found 1,000 zenny. Haven't had much time to read lately. Looking at this cactus string, relaxing. Things been so busy lately, haven't had much time to sleep. It's one of my favorite paintings, though it's hard to say why I like it. It's like a mountain. This antique clock is broken and doesn't chime anymore. Aww. Wasn't that the gift from the first game? It's not a good idea to leave the oil on the floor. Someone might trip on it. Just oil for these pipes. Well, I guess it's a flying ship. Just casually wandering into Roll's room. What's this picture supposed to be? Sometimes it's hard to understand Roll's taste. 2 kids and their doggos. Rolls will probably be angry if someone else opened their dresser. Fire! Thanks to Data, the kitchen in the flutter caught fire. Luckily, Mega Man was able to put it out before it did too much damage. Thanks, Mega Man. Class A license. Mega Man passed the level A test and got the Class A license. Now that I think about it, it's funny that he hasn't gotten it before. Guess because we've always done digs and non-guild ruins. Congratulations, Mega Man. Mega Man got his Class S license. The test sounded like it was really hard, but now that he's passed it, Mega Man is certified as one of the best diggers in the whole world. I always knew he was, but it's nice to see other people recognizing him too. I bet very few people ever saw that diary entry about the S-Class license. Because you saw that mess. Roll's bed looks very comfortable. It almost makes you want to take a nap. Roll uses this lamp to read before going to sleep. Can't put up makeup without a mirror. And I miss this in old RPGs where you get to look at everything. Roll loves to wear red clothing. Oh, you can't read this anymore, but that's what the giant letter is for, I suppose. And Barrel's room is way cleaner. The professor seems to keep up with the latest fashions. Found 1,000 zenny. There's nothing left here. Oh, it's a cute little Flutter's piggy bank. And I'm just robbing the professor. Old letter inside drawer. Do you want to read it? Dear Dad. I've got exciting news. We're going on an expedition to Forbidden Island, where you and Plucher went all those years ago. I remember you telling me when I was a little girl about your adventures there, about the snow and the ice storms, and about the mysterious diamond in the sky that protected by river rots, and that mysterious girl that you saw as you blacked out. You know, I love a good mystery. Just thinking about seeing all those things for myself gives me goosebumps. Banner has designed a ship that he thinks can land on the island safely. We're going to test it out tomorrow. We'll be leaving Roll at the neighbors while we're gone. Something happened to us. Please take care of Roll. Well, we're off. I'll tell you all about Forbidden Island when we get back. Love, Matilda. Found 5,000 zenny. It must be what Grants was saving for a rainy day. Oh, well, I'll put it to good use. The professor uses this to look at things both day and night. Diary desk looks pretty new. Do you want to read it? Recently received an unexpected letter from Blucher. He says he wants to try exploring Forbidden Island one more time. It's over 30 years since our last unsuccessful attempt, but it looks like he hasn't been able to forget about that island. That he understood when I explained to him the dangers in pursuing his research, but it looks like he wasn't listening to me at all. I hear he spent the last of his fortune building a mammoth flying ship. I guess I have to accept that no one, not even me, can stop him now. All I can do is hope that this wild adventure of Blucher's doesn't turn up any proof that my daughter and son-in-law did indeed die on that island. Don't know how Ro would react if she knew for certain they were gone. That's the only thing that's been keeping her going all these years. The reason she travels the world searching for the mother lode. She's not really searching for the mother lode, she's searching for her parents. I'm gonna meet Blucher tomorrow. I don't know what will come of the meeting, but I can only hope for the best. That's the last entry on the diary. Ooh. And so much lore. Files, professors of research on the shelves. Like the Forbidden Island. The research of my expedition to the island was difficulty approaching the island. Conventional ships would get turned away by the winds. Forcing a ship into a storm would result in the ship's destruction. In the worst case situation, the ship will be lost in the storm and never seen again. We discovered there's an eye directly above the center of the island where the wind is relatively light. Any ship will have to use that as an entry point. We decided to design a ship with a rounded aerodynamic hull that was reinforced to withstand the atmospheric pressure above the island, but in spite of our efforts and precautions, we failed. Although we were able to land on the island, our ship was destroyed, leaving us without a means of returning home. So much damn lore. The uses this to explain many of his ideas about digging. I don't know. Oh, it's an arm! It's a gun arm! I'm like, what is that? Alright, before I forget. Dr. Rowe, repairs. The living and storage rooms were damaged in the fire. We had to repair them. It'll cost 2,000 zenny. Oh my gosh. Depending on how well you did, it can range. Usually I would get 4,000, or like in the worst case, it would cost 10,000 to repair the damage. But 2,000? Ooh my gosh, that is like cheap. Let's check this room out. Just a bathroom. It's my job to keep the toilet clean. Everyone but one likes a fresh bowl. Roll's washstand. She just can't start her day without using it. At least one of the bathrooms isn't damaged. The living room was damaged by the fire and can't be used until it's repaired. There's the heart of the flutter. An explosion here would destroy the ship. Ooh. Found 2,000 zenny inside the panel. Yes, you could get 10,000 zenny just by looking at random things in this game. Or in the starting area. But after this, it's kinda treasures or nothing. Alright, there's a rapid fire around here somewhere. There's a lot of difficult looking books about engineering stacked up. None of the names on this map are recognizable. Not a very useful map. Ro must be very smart to be able to read all these books. There's a lot of tools neatly arranged inside. Spare pieces of machinery. What's this? Rapid fire. Nice. Nothing of interest inside. Nothing of interest. Nothing of interest. Huh. And what's this? Looks like some machine Ro picked up somewhere. She can't help but picking up stuff. Ooh, rapid +2. Alright, I can work with that. thinking. Usually I would just get Power Razor, but I figured maybe I'll do something a little different this time. Maybe I'll start using the lifter more just to make it more fun. Lifter is a very interesting item. Of course, if I want to... Oh right, the game gives you points if you protect Row. Crap. Alright, this might be tougher. Alright, I'm gonna make a backup save of this sheet. I'm not doing that in class. I mean, as fun doing the Class S rank mission is, it was just awful. Alright. Megaman? I was thinking, what if there's more than just the dropship mechanics? What if something else in my father's here? Something that could lead me to him. But what if he's already dead? I don't know what I'd do if I find out he's dead. Don't worry, he's alive! Who knows, he might be dead. Damn, Megaman! Thanks, Megaman. Can't give up hope, right? Alright, then let's go. Ooh. I think we only get to use this thing once. It's just like the blueprint. Maybe my father's here somewhere. Who are you? If you're looking for my dad, he's not here. He went to the ruins. Dad, you mean Joe? That's my dad. Well, he will be soon anyway. Mom says once he comes back to Forbidden goes to Forbidden Island, comes back, you'll be my dad. Say, is there anyone named Casket living around here? No, I never heard of anyone named Casket. What? What's that mean? I was so sure he was here. Let's go find Joe and talk to him. He can probably answer your questions. I guess you're right. This is the closest I've gotten to my parents. Come on. Dropship part with something spray painted on it. It says, I love Daddy. Let's go to the ruins as soon as possible. Snow Island UFO. Blueprint. It's a blueprint for a dropship. It looks like it's been written over many times. Huh, it looks like it matches. Half-finished dropship. Must have been a lot of work for just one person to build it. Flower? It's a large generator used for heavy-duty work. Huh. Neat. Alright. Yeah, I can hit up the shop after I'm done doing what I gotta do. Alright, hopefully Ro won't get too banged up. Come on, Mega Man, let's go. I'm about to do something awful. So, while you're protecting Ro, she can get hurt, right? And there's something else. If you think, oh, okay, let me just carry her to safety then. That's not how that works, buddy.
Stop it, Mega Man!
She can actually kill you. Rebots on the other side. I wish we could stay like this a little while longer. Say, Megan, do you think... Maybe. Can't wait to talk to him. There's a bridge over there too. But since I'm pretty sure that damages some kind of rating, let's not. Let's not piss off the person who makes my weapons. That's a bad. A sign says out making rounds. Okay, that's out of town. Saw Joe heading off that way, probably to go on a dig. I don't know what accent I was trying to do. Bark, bark. Good fox. Good fox. And bunny rabbits. If you want to turn yourself to evil Mega Man for stuff, you will have to abuse the bunny rabbits. I don't know if I even care enough to bother to become evil Mega Man. It unlocks some stuff, but that's not until you get to like what, the 4th island. So it's like just so much time investment. There are rebirths on the other side of the island. Be careful, Mega Man. Well, I might try to complete it, but it's like oof. Wish we could stay like this just for a little while, don't you? Say, my grand, do you think that man loves my father? Probably. Can't wait to talk to him. Looks like a bridge over there, too. Alright. Breathe and go. Alright, there it is. There should be like either 1 or 2 encounters. We just need to move faster, oh. Fug. Roll, please. Alright, let's not fug around here. Bro can actually get hurt. Let's not do that. Crap, get in, get in, get in, get in! This way, Mega Man. Alright, let me fill out this map thingy. I do like how they give you a certain locations, they kind of just give you the map. Yeah, I miss my skate shoes. And the design is so streamlined, the ruins are very different. Well, not completely, but it's like, it's cleaner. I'm pretty sure it's just up ahead. Let's do this, bro. Alright, I'm gonna do a weird shortcut for an item. Oh, okay. Lifter, yeah! More useful than the kick ever was. Yeah, enemies drop more money too, if I remember more quickly. They have more HP, but you know, whatever. And I do remember the lifter throwing an enemy also lowers their general HP pool, if I do remember correctly. Man, I have a dinky little red Buster. Okay, cool. There we go. Ah, there's the treasure I came here to grab. Broken model gun. Alright. What's this? This looks newer than everywhere else. Must be discovered pretty recently. I think that man is in here, somewhere up ahead. Are you picking up any revives, Roll? Yes, yep, a lot of them. Also getting human life signs, but they're pretty weak. It looks like he might be hurt. You wait here, Roll. I'll get him. But... Roll? Alright, good luck, Mega Man. Hold up, let me do my map completion and talk to Roll one more time. How was it, Mega Man? Interesting. I'm surprised they actually bothered, seeing most people probably wouldn't go back. And ooh, map filling, my favorite. Okay, woman, but alright. What's in here? 300 zenny. Great, pocket change. Pretty sure that most enemies drop more than that now. 100 zenny. Ow! How did that hurt me? And these things. Man, that took forever. My, did they drop quite a bit of mines. $500 zenny. Okay. Okay. And then there's those guys who just walk in a line. There we go. Ooh. Actually, come with me. Here. Those guys are weird. They usually just either shoot a ball of light towards you that tracks you, or just do a force field, and that's about it. That's their entire moveset, as far as I remember. Remember they hurt, but otherwise it's like they're just there. Ah, this room. Old hover jets, nice. Okay, they're just standing there? Ooh. I didn't know they could dash in this game as well. Way to go. There we go. Map filled. Stop. Don't go on. Too dangerous. Don't talk. You're hurt pretty bad. Can't do anything for you here. I'm taking you back to the service. I'm all for that idea, but seems I woke up the big robot inside here. Once he's fully charged up, he might leave here and go after the city. You had to stop him before he... Ugh. Mister, are you alright? What is it, Mega Man? Is he? It's alright. He just passed out. Passed out standing up? That's all. You wait here, there, Ro. I got some work to do. He's bleeding pretty badly. He needs help before it's too late. Dang! Alright, and time for the first boss of the game. Picking out what looks like a big refractor. We just have to figure out how to bring the barrier down. Alright, let's see if I can fight him in a more interesting way. Because all you really have to do to beat him is to circle around him. Oh, he hurts. He hurts a lot. Where the bugger is he? His weak spot. This shiny pointy thing sticking out of his easiest freaking boss of the game. Just gotta go all up in his craw and just keep firing. He has literally no way of defending himself. Okay, come on, cutscene, come on. Okay, got the money, got the health. Nice. I don't think there was anything else left to this room. I was trying to be more fancy about it, but I figured, he hurt so much anyways. There was really no point. Do miss having the armor system of Legends 1 though. I think in this one you just plain up take hits. I do think you kinda get like an undershirt mechanic, just like similar to Battle Network, where you can, like, even if you take a hit that should have killed you, you might have a chance of surviving in the red. Bro, what are you doing here? I can't leave him. If he dies, my chances of finding my father will die too. Alright, yeah, I guess you're right. Alright, let's get him back to town. Wait. The refractor. You gotta get the refractor. Unless you do, the machines will stay active. Roger. Megaman, if we don't hurry, it might be too late for him. Get the refractor. It's fancier than the one from the first game. A refractor. Alright then, let's go, Megaman. The doctor said he should rest. His family's on their way here. Guess he'll be alright for now. Bro, about your father and that dropship. I know, but I don't think now's a good time. Besides, we have to help Gramps, right? We gotta figure out a way to land on Forbidden Island. Ugh, listen to me. Oh, I'm sorry, did we wake you? I heard what you were saying. Unfortunately, I lost my memory. Don't know if I can be of much help. I was holding on to that blueprint when they found me collapsed outside of town. Don't know why I had it. Or where I got it. I can't remember. That's why I tried to build it, and why I tried to go to Forbidden Island. Have you ever heard of a person named Casket? What about my face? Do you think you might have seen me before? Sorry, no. Can't remember anything. Take it easy. Don't push yourself. I'm sorry I asked so many questions. Gotta go, man. I'll catch your stream next time. Alright, thanks for showing up, Rockman, and thanks for the follow. Well, I'll probably be playing Mega Man every Saturday, so if you're here, look forward to that. No, it's alright. If you're going to Forbidden Island, use my dropship. All it needs is a refractor. The one from Ewan should do it. Ugh, cough, cough. You can use your dropship? Thank you very much. That's right, I just have this feeling that you were meant to use it. Thank you. Mega Man, I'll go to a flutter and get things ready. Come back as soon as you can. You're welcome to use the dropship as much as you want, but be careful. I have this feeling, like a half-forgotten memory. I lost something important because of that shit. The flower arrangement's very well done. I wonder who did it. They must be keeping the room warm to speed Joe's recovery. It's a blueprint for a dropship, but why would Joe have this? I don't know. Maybe she throws fodder? Or he throws fodder? How can I help you? Room 102. Right this way. Okay, that's Joe's room. Okay, so what's the other room I can just randomly go into? Room 203. Right this way. Hello. Have you been to the gallery? Yes. The secretary there is cute, isn't she? I hear you can make a lot of money with that job. No. You're a real digger. You should go while you're here. What are you doing reading someone's diary like that? It's an abstract painting. Maybe it's supposed to be a frog? Looks like a frog to me, boss. Everything is neatly organized, a motto of efficiency. That's cereal in a mug. There's something about a woman's touch that makes the room look nice. Bye, random lady! Any letter addressed to you will be delivered to the post office here. Be sure to stop by and sometimes to check your mail. Is this like the only post office in the world? Maybe on this side of the world, I guess? But it's like you have to fly here to get your mail? Wow. I suppose if you practically live in a flying ship, you kind of have to. Otherwise the mail will be delivered to your house, I imagine. Interesting. I loaded the dropship into the hangar, Mega Man. That means we can get to Forbidden Island too. I had to make a few more adjustments to its engines. Can you pilot the flitter while I'm doing that? Thanks. Dropship, you're not going yourself, are you? Of course, don't forget, both my parents were diggers. Besides, I'm worried about Gramps. But I don't know how to fly the flutter. Don't worry, you can do it. If you have any problems, ask Dada for help. You're not going on island for a reboot by yourself. They say no one's ever returned from Forbidden Island alive. I can't let you go there, Mega Man. All the more reason why you shouldn't go. Don't worry, I'll go. Mega Man. Alright then, ready? Oh, wait. Yeah, it's still being repaired. Alright. If I remember right, I'm not quite sure if it's required, if it's like a time thing, or it simply requires you to finish Forbidden Island first, but let's go stock up on stuff. One thing I do like is if you have the intention to grind, you can technically buy all your HP buffs right here, right now. Alright, I guess I'll grab the rollerblade. Let's see what parts are there. Ah, armor. Alright. Nah, I don't need it. I'm good. Power Razor, huh? Yeah, might as well. Range booster is actually really good, too. Yeah, let's get some range up in here. And I should be able to unlock the skate shoes with just this. And the developer room looks fancy. Finished making the jet skates, see you later. Weapon tracking systems, if I had a firecracker, if I have a rifle barrel, if I had a big motor. Alright. But I do like how they give you the jet skates up front. Makes Forbidden Island a breeze. What should I do, Megaman Monkey? Did you know you can use the dropship in the flutter to get to Forbidden Island? Saving. Stay with me. Since the junk shot doesn't sell special weapons, you have to see what you can find here and there and show it to Ro. You'll never know what she can make a weapon out of for you. I remember when she used to make Buster parts in the first game. I don't think she does that here. And this game. Alright. Ah, if you hold square, you can dash. It has a world map. You get to fly around the flutter. It felt amazing. And it's like all these different locales you can visit. didn't feel like it wasn't as fleshed out as the first game, but there's a lot here. It's a great game.
Are you ready, Mega Man?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Hold hatch open. Releasing docking clamp. Drop ship away!
Well. Some of the geometry is missing. Oh man. Oh well.
Mega Man! Mega Man!
Here you roll. I'm okay.
Good. If you want to come back to the flutter, just get into the dropship, okay? Alright then. Let's try and find Gramps' ship. It looks like it's drifting. I'm getting a reading north of your position. When you're ready, try heading north and see what you can find.
Yes, and normally most people just finish it first try. For me, I'm gonna screw around a bit. Let's see, what's all this? Man, this ship just got wrecked. You can tell a lot of people have tried it. It's got some good atmosphere.
Mega Man, be careful! It looks like there's something under the snow in front of you.
And then these enemies types, I don't think you really see them often, like outside of this location. Maybe in the last dungeon? Or the fourth dungeon, rather? I wonder. Oh, I can pick it up. Well then. Who? Wait. Oh, they didn't end each other. Oh, that's a disappointment. Oh, these guys fight differently. They didn't used to do that often. Must be that dynamic difficulty. Oh well, that's a miss. Alright, I should stop screwing around. Oh, it's time for me to go. It's time for me to go. Let me go! And then this animation, which some people probably will never see because they just...
Ready here, Mega Man. I can pick up the dropship anytime.
Balloon open. Takeoff initiated.
Look at this! This was cool. But my, they beat the crap out of me in there. How's the repairs going? Repairs are finished. You can go in any time. Nice! There's something I want. Yes, take a fridge. Once it's there, I'll start cooking again. Be sure to look in it for a surprise. Yes, picnic lunch kit. Been thinking we should just subscribe to a newspaper with 300 and 3,000 zenny. Should we, Mega Man? Sure. Great, I'll call the paper office today. I'll leave the papers in the living room so we can all read them. I've been thinking about we should need a new TV, but it will cost 25,000 zenny. Do you have any money? Sorry, Mega Man, looks like I don't have enough money. Oof. Alright. But yay, picnic lunch! The full restore that you can always pick up. You can only have one, but you know. And I have access to one of the best weapons of the game. Broken motor. Not the broken motor, but what the broken motor makes. One of my favorite weapons, but it is not one of the best, unfortunately. For most dungeons, for some reason, they decided to put a whole ton of drillable walls in this game. Striking painting of the flutter. It looks good from this angle. Nothing of interest here. Blucher's ship still missing. Search efforts hindered by storms surrounding Forbidden Island. Bro always makes such good coffee. Wonder what blend she uses. It's my job to keep the bathtub clean. It has to be scrubbed regularly. The mirror is made of material that prevents the fogging up. Huh. Interesting why they didn't add a drain to any of either of these, but... Or how that faucet works. Does it just run into the ground? Is it a foot wash? I don't understand that particular design. These dishes are magnetic and won't fall no matter how much the ship tilts. Nothing inside. Life's been so much easier since Ro bought this dishwasher. That I sometimes use in the sink for cooking and keeps it spotless. The gas stove's heat is strong enough to start a fire if mishandled. I swear, I didn't know any better. Alright. Development. Vacuum arm. Beats having a freaking fire extinguisher. Not very useful unless I want to get weird. Maybe I'm like, huh, will it be able to take out their fireballs? I feel like it might, but is it like worth it? Probably not. Oh no. I don't have enough money to max this thing out. Oh man. Alright, that's gonna make things a little more difficult, but... It is very much worth to use the vacuum arm. Alright, back in.
Your dropship got blown off course. You've drifted away from Grant's ship. Sorry, Megaman. You'll have to head north again.
It's a designated landing zone after all. I do like all you have to do is go to the menu, press O, and you can equip and unequip your weapon as you please. Oh yeah, the vacuum arm isn't as good as I remember it as it could be. Oh well, it's functional at least. Got decent amount of energy too. Pretty sure I can pick up energy parts as well. So that was a bunch of them. What's all this?
I'm picking up something. It looks like human life signs, but I'm not sure. We can come back and check it out later. For now, let's just keep looking for Grant's ship.
That's a person. What's that? It looks like there's a person in there. Interesting. That looks like a dropship.
What is it? Do you see something? I'm
that
not
bracelet.
picking up anything.
It's a dropship and there's a woman inside. Looks like she's sleeping. I wonder who she is. This looks like a dropship Ro made. Ro didn't make it. Ro's dad made this. And Joe made the other one. I don't think Ro had any involvement with dropships. Or maybe she finished up?
It looks like there's a person or something up ahead. But how could that be?
I don't trust it. That's why I didn't trust it. Oh, these guys are freaky. I remember being creeped out the heck by these guys. So much damage. A hefty amount of change. Huh. One of them just disappeared into the ice. Oof. Alright. You can pass by them, but it's like, why would you leave such a good thing of money behind? What's this? Ooh. Cutscene. Well, actually, I know exactly what this is. Annoying boss fight. Why do I call it annoying? Well, you see, Luigi.
Reaper boss, closing in on you fast.
Ooh, he has way more HP than I remember. Oh, it's a fake HP bar. Alright, I thought it'd be much... Given the freaking size of it, I thought it would take much longer. Glad I got range, because could you imagine how annoying this would have been if you couldn't even hit him from decent range? Oh, jeez. Well, that wasn't much of a fight. I do believe this will be going forward. What's this? Oh. Hello. These guys don't have much in the way of money.
There's a Reaver bot close by. Watch out.
Ah, there you are. That was dumb of me. How did I try to engage? Done. Ah. There's no way you'll be able to damage them in time. Alright, just a matter of timing. Yeah, I don't think they'll spawn now. Thank goodness. Well, hello. You're almost at the center of the island, Mega Man. If there are any ruins here, that's where they'll be. Ruins? Alright, that's the electric
Can you see
thingy.
Gramps' ship yet? According to my readings, it should be somewhere close by.
Odd. Don't seem to be anything else here. It's just this little tapestry of some kind of glyph in here. Alright, let's take a look.
Mega Man, what did you do? I'm picking up a massive energy surge. I think it might be a giant Reaper bot. Get out of there, Mega Man! Mega Man! Mega Man, can you hear me?
I remember this was the most BS boss for the start of the game. Like, why would you put a monster with such a massive freaking HP pool this early in the game? Then he will have like a tracking attack once he gets near death, and it's like, what the hell kind of what kind of sadist design the game this way? To have such a massive HP, big behemoth this freaking early on. Ooh, I jumped too early. At least I got range booster. It'd be a little range. I didn't know how it would be. There it is. Okay, I jumped too early. Ooh! Okay. Alright, I was doing quite well. Yeah, you kind of just have to circle him. Oh, okay, now he's mad. Oh, yes, he's definitely angry now. At least his freaking attack pattern isn't too... Ooh, now he's charging. Alright. Isn't too crazy. If you try to fight him from range and he did that, it can actually turn directions. But if you're close enough and in the right range and you time your jumps well, it's like he can't really touch you. I remember when I did this was younger, I was always so freaking close to death. By the time I got to this point. Ah, that's why I was close to that. See, it can twist and turn and towards you. Oh well. Easy peasy.
The storm. It stopped.
Oh, has it finally stopped? Oh, I thought we were goners for sure.
You're getting old, Beryl. That was nothing. Look at me. I'm fine.
Show off. For all that money you spent on it, you'd think this flying wash tub of yours would have held up better.
Well, accidents happen. If we were ready for them, we wouldn't call them accidents, would we?
Booster has a good attitude.
How come those old fogies are so chipper, huh? My stomach feels like it's been through a washing machine spin cycle.
Diesel, look!
Alright, this scene.
Huh?
Here's what I don't get. Why is he clothed, but she doesn't seem to be? No! Someone made that texture.
Well, that's done it. They woke her up.
The Carbons have decided their own fate. This is because they've activated Mistress Sarah. You've done enough for them, Mistress Yuna. You are required to relinquish the keys to her.
No, it's not enough. Why did the Master entrust that purifier unit with his genetic code? It was his job to hunt down and eliminate all aberrant units. So why did he become the greatest aberrant of all? There are still too many unanswered questions.
Mistress Yuna, surely you have enough information to arrive at a conclusion.
Think, Gats. What if the Carbons, which the Master loved so dearly, were more important than the Master's system? What then?
What? The chances of such a possibility being true are non-existent.
Are they? How can you be so sure? Uh-oh, we better get out of here.
Agreed.
It appears that Miss Yuna still does not intend to give you access to the keys, Mistress Sarah.
What is she thinking? Her logic is as mysterious as was the Master's. You know what you have to do.
Yes, the directive of this unit is ensuring your safety.
Very well. One of the Carbon's ships. We must first recover the keys to the library. We can acquire and deal with the Master's genetic code sample afterward.
Understood.
What are you talking about? It's probably what most players can. But once you've beaten the game, it's like, oh,
What
so much
gives?
foreshadowing.
How come we end up stuck in here?
Think about it, Teasel. Do you think they're just going to have a press conference with what's happened?
What was that blue fellow doing there anyway? I don't like it enough one bit. One thing's for sure. I'll get him this time, or my name's not.
Shh! I'm picking something up.
So what you're saying is, if you have possession of these 4 keys, we can unlock the Mother Lode and save Mistress Sarah. Is that it?
Correct. We are from the past, your ancestors. We are in a world we never made. We mean no harm. We simply desire to live out the rest of our lives as best we can.
But Sarah's like right there.
Of course, your troubles will be rewarded. With the keys, you will have access to technology that has long been lost to you. You would have the ability to make all the refractors you need.
I understand. Leave finding the keys to us. We are not the only ones searching for the Mother Lode. For your safety, I recommend that you stay here on the ship.
Speak of the devil.
Ooh, barrel.
Why, were you spying on me?
I thought we were supposed to be allies, aren't we?
We're a unified front, a team. We won't let you hold out on us.
Unified front? There's only 2 of you!
Ah, but they are veterans, remember, Teasel. Not like some people I know who think the more people you have working for you, the better you are.
Oh, and what about you?
Now, Teasel, the more the merrier, right? Don't get so upset. We can dump them anytime we want.
I guess you're right.
Classic John.
All right, then. Let's get this show on the road. What we need to do is split up and take over any town that's got a large ruin nearby. Then we explore the ruins and find these keys. All right, boys. Look sharp. Let's go.
I'll see you around.
Come in, Bola. We've got work to do.
Those two really get on my nerves.
Pirates on the move already? That complicates matters.
Oh, stop it. You can't fool me.
Is it that obvious?
Don't you think you're getting too old for playing around with pirates?
Find Megaman. Bring him here.
Yes, sir.
You're not going to drag them into your escapades again, are you?
Well, I just want to talk to them. They'll get involved with or without me.
My.
Game has a lot more intrigue than the first one, that's for sure.
Mr. Megaman, sir. Mr. Blucher would like to see you.
Ah, sir. But what that feels like. Alright, let's take a look around. This rare and unusual plant must have cost a fortune. Beautiful painting. Look at this bed. Look at it. Although I gotta say, the carpeting, it looks really drab. Like, god damn, are you sure this is a top-line ship? It's a beautiful painting. How to be a digger. It's a book written by Gramps for people who want to become diggers. Huh. Gramps is looking for you, Mega Man. Why don't you go talk to him? Got it, bro. There's something moving in the base near the plant. Whoa, it's a caterpillar. You got a pest problem in your fancy ship? It's a romance about a novel about two women who love the same man. A little on the nose there, don't you think? Guess where your appointments cost a fortune. Oh, hello there. This is certainly a nice ship. They sure didn't cut any corners when they built it. The carpets are big and nice and soft, and rooms are big. It's all wonderful. My Memoirs by Vonner von Blucher. It's a book detailing all of the Bluchers. Good luck this stream, my brother. Yes. Well, since I've found a pretty decent stopping point, I might be finishing it up sooner or later, but thanks for the well wishes now. Through the years. I might just do like a sub-mission, like a sub-dungeon, but otherwise, feel like I made pretty damn good headway so far. I think I might as well talk to Blucher though. Sorry to call you such short notice, Mega Man. Blucher has something he would like to say to you. Listen to what he has to say, will you? So you're a Mega Man, eh? So young, yet you and your partner successfully explored Forbidden Island. You did a lot better than me, even with all my money and preparations. Ha ha ha. Enough small talk. Are you gonna ask him or not? Ah, yes. Well, you see, Mega Man, I'd like you to ask you to find and recover the keys to the Mother Lode. I'm sorry to drag you into all this, Mega Man, but if we don't hurry, the pirates are liable to find the keys before we do. Will you help us? Can I say no? You're the only one person we can ask. Please, will you help us? Can I say no? You're the only person we can ask to help us. Will you help us? Fine, yes. Well, now that that's settled, I'd like you to go to Poke Village. It's on Manda Island, just south of here. On one of the settlements that has a key, Poke Village is the smallest. I'm guessing that'll be the pirate's first target. Once you find a key, please bring it back to the Sulphur Bottom. We'll have a better chance of keeping them out of the pirate's hands here. Thank you, Mega Man, and good luck. Why didn't they just hit up all the spots at once? There's something near the base of the tree. 2,000 zenny. Okay. You did what Von Blucher couldn't do in 30 years. I'm honored to meet you. Can I have your autograph? Wow. Alright. It's a big desk for a big man. Blucher's desk. This lets people look outside. Everything seems to be normal. Huh. It's a large safe. Who knows how many refractors might be inside? Can you at least fund me, Mr. Blucher? And oh, they have like... How convenient that you have a key room just all set up and ready, huh? I got tired of waiting for you to come back, so I came here. Listen in on what you were talking about, sorry. So we're going to Manda Island. I'll look it up on the map. Come back to the Flare when you're ready to go. I'll see you on the Flutter. Wait, you're Mega Man, aren't you? We've been told by Von Blucher to let you in. Go ahead. Rare and unusual point and plant must have cost a fortune. It's a map of Alpha Bottom. It has a simpler layout than one might think. It's a beautiful painting. Thank you for your earlier assistance. We've been told you plan on to collect keys to the Great Seal, or what you call the Mother Lode. Again, I thank you for your help. Wait, once all 4 keys have been collected, the Great Seal will open. You will be able to find Mother Lode, what we call the Legacy. Why do we call it the Legacy, you ask? You'll discover soon enough. Think of it as another mystery to solve. Huh. How shady. Looks like she's asleep. The world of the ukulele? Huh? Is it about ukuleleing techniques, or is it just a picture book of ukuleles? I am curious. There's something in the dirt in the base of the tree. 500 zenny. I went off to explore the show, and when I got back everyone was gone. I lost my allowance too. How come everything happens to me? Boo-hoo. Oh, there's something written here. Kilroy was here. What does that mean? Kilroy? Heavy duty gear. Nothing of interest inside. 1,000 zenny. Nothing of interest. Full white powder? Phew, it's just flour. Oh. Oh! Well, howdy, welcome to my shop. What can I do for you? Much obliged, much obliged. Alright, what do we got? Different units, +1, plus range. Oh! What's the unit? Looks pretty nice. Padded armor. Reduces damage from enemy attacks by 25%. Increases defense. Guards against knockdown. I'd be fine with that armor. I'm confident in my skills. Kinda. Sniff. Right when I was about to leave, I saw this person with a real scary face. I got so frightened I hid, and I couldn't leave. What happens if he finds me? Boo-hoo. Oh. Well then. Well, quite obviously, he's gonna junk you kids for parts. I think I checked this box already. Yes, I did. With the control panel, probably best to leave it alone. There's a huge stack of machine guns inside. This ship is more dangerous than it looks. 1800 zenny. Nice. Kill. Save. Alright, I didn't even use my picnic lunch. Huh. That run went really well. How am I doing on money? Don't think I have enough for a TV. Let's see, we were supposed to go to Poke Village next, right? Maybe we'll run into that person who looks like my mother again. Anyways, let's do our best to help Gramps and the others. Alright, let's develop me... machine gun arm, and a homing missile. Homing missile is kind of broken. If you upgrade a certain up to a certain point, you can kind of go through a good, pretty much most of the game with just that. I don't need infinite energy. I just need decent range. And oh, the special, which alright. And it's funny, Forbidden Island also gives you lore.
I'm not picking up any more Reaver bots. They're all gone. Do you think it's because we rescued those ancients?
Yeah, this part is voiced, even though there is nothing here. No items, no...
Nothing's happening. Not like before.
It almost feels like there was supposed to be a dungeon here, or some kind of ruin in the end, but then they took it out, and it's just...
Remember when you came here the first time and you saw those strange shapes? It seems that those were people who got trapped here.
I heard they were, when we were in Yonosuke, I heard someone sent back a dropship. Looks like it's empty.
Looks like there's nothing left anywhere. I'm not picking anything up.
It's eerie, I'll give you that.
Didn't find anything? Well, then go back to the dropship and I'll pick you up.
Of course, this made me think... This makes me think that there was some kind of canceled content, because she specifically mentions go back to the dropship, but she landed here on the flutter, so it's like, huh. Interesting. It really makes me think there was some kind of cut content here, maybe, but... Oh yeah, you used up all my money, alright. Guess I really should go to the sub-dungeon and farm, the sub-ruins and farm. Alright then. Land Island. I like the rustic location. Although for some reason I kind of missed the modern townish feeling of the first game. There's nothing like that. Everything here is very rustic. Rustic? What's this? Looks like a ruin or something. Alright, and these sub-dungeons also have variations, so okay, this is not the build I want. There's a certain build that introduces a very rare enemy that drops like boatloads of muns, like. And the funny thing is, this enemy is farmable. Alright, I think this might be it. This might be the right one. If there's a treasure chest, then you got the right, yep, you got the right sub build. Oh, right, this one has to be open. Alright. Oh, I bought the Buster unit. Alright, let me equip that up. There we go. Oh, right, I don't want to mess with these guys. They have fire, if I remember right. What am I doing? But I am gonna try that. Alright, I'll leave that be for now. Make sure there are no enemies. Okay. Wow. Oh, that's so much money. Oh, I'm on fire. Oh no, this is gonna hurt a lot. I'm gonna let it. Okay. Okay, that's good. Oh, this hurts. I'm gonna wait for it to burn out, and then I'll grab that as some heals. I just don't got a choice now, huh? Alright, not bad. How many? Oh, just 2, huh? I would like to try grabbing them, but if I remember right, they were very particular about getting the dimensions. $6,000 Zenny, nice. Alright, that's the first door, that's the doorway. Oh, I smell a trap. $4 Zenny, nice. $28,800 Zenny, nice, nice. And I got access to a map. Alright. What's this? This doesn't look right. Ah! Won't be needing the vacuum one for this collection. Let's see, any holes in the wall? Nope. Mechanical notes too. Neat. Oh. This kind of eerie room with just these guys that just... Oh, yeah. That hurt actually. Hurt a lot if I'm not careful. Whoa! Ugh. Didn't get away in time. Alright, let's see what's this. Poisony. Nice. Yeah, there's a wall. Huh. Yeah, the ruins music is kinda eerie. Alright, let me go. There we go. Clean collection. Can I open it from the side? No, I cannot. More money, if I remember right. Yes, more money. Man, just getting tons of months. And if I remember right, the enemy I'm looking for is right here. There it is. We throw it, that should weaken his HP pool by a lot, and he should be very killable. Look at all that months! And you can kind of just farm this guy over and over and over. It's kind of broken, yes. Of course, if he tackles you, you're gonna be left hurting like a lot, but like, look at that! Look at that damage! Might farm him one more time before I leave, but otherwise, yeah, I don't plan on farming him. That seems like a very boring stream. If I remember right, frogs should be appearing from the ceiling in one of these rooms. Heal's a heal. Alright. Decent recovery. Bomb schematic. Oh, hello. Oh, wow. Where did you all come from? Okay, nice. Room complete, room complete. Alright then. I kinda wanna risk it. I'll do it one more time, just to have that little extra mon, so I won't end up having to farm later. You pick him up, you throw him, and now you shoot him. I think you can also teleport out if you don't kill him in time, so you just gotta be really good at this. Yeah, I think it's like 10k a friggin' kill. Yeah, essentially he has 10k every time you kill him. Let's get up to 100k. I like to have resources just for the funsies. Not that I'm probably gonna use it for much, but you know. And that should be more than enough money for now. But money does go pretty damn quickly in this game. Just like burns. In I go. If I remember right, with a hallway of... oh, never mind. Whew. I was about to say, are those all eyeball guys? Tapping up, tapping up, tapping up. Tap technique. Pretty much the idea is you cancel your buster shot by tapping up, and it'll just cancel the animation, and then you just keep on doing it. Nah, it's another one of these guys. This time you don't have any walls to protect you, but essentially he goes down like the other guy, so... why did they give him such an obvious weak spot? It was almost painful. There we go. And it's a refractor. Got refractor B. Pretty sure you just sell it. But I'll hold on to it for the lows. I don't particularly care about making myself too min-maxed here. That's no fun. Ah, and all the enemies respawn. So let's see, which seed did I get? I think it might be the same seed as before, actually. Well, I got tapped. The treasure chest in front of me, the same seed. Oh, there's a different seed. Never mind. Interesting. I is out of here. What seed did I get? Oh, it's the Pillarman seed. Alright. Ah, it's the frog seed. Alright. I see what this was. Difficulty-wise, it's like probably easy. made a buck. Made one heck of a killing in there. I'm gonna go to the other island, buy some stuff. I'll save this island for next stream. Alright, and everybody will be coming back. So this place will cheer out quite significantly now that everybody's come back to town. Although it's like, any letter will be delivered to you. Yes, yes. Welcome to my shop. What can I do for you? I think I've earned an extra bit of HP. Oh, the light chip will be helpful, actually. I'll go hang on to one of those. I don't think I need that, though. I'm sorry I yelled at you, my brother. He gone to Forbidden Island. I thought he was dead, but he just showed up again, alive. Isn't that strange? Toilet cleaner. I'll have to send it a flutter for you. Okay, I can buy the toilet cleaner right now? Huh. When I was lost on Forbidden Island, a girl in pigtails saved me. My sister thinks I was delirious, but I know she was real. All this for toilet cleaner. They say that on TV that Von Boofer has been rescued, but they didn't say what he found on Forbidden Island. Who knows? Maybe there was nothing there to begin with. When they were little, Von Boofer and his friends were very interested in the story of the goddess. He thought the Earth goddess was sleeping on Forbidden Island. Alright, that didn't change too much. Yes, I do. You do? That's good. Just chatting random folks. I thought I was done for when I crashed on Forbidden Island. Then out of nowhere, this little girl came and saved me. She put me in a ball and I fell asleep. When I woke up, years had passed. Oh no. He came out younger. I never thought imagined my husband would come back to me, and he's a day older than when he left. Oh, it's been almost 10 years. Oh my. That's gotta be a trippy situation. Alright, I guess I'll report to Joe. I wonder if he'll be upset with me if I start calling him Daddy. He may not talk a lot, but he's very nice to me. He's a great daddy. What would drive him to that island that he would do this to himself? Nothing I could say would stop him, so all I can do is worry, watch, and wait. So, the sail around Forbidden Island has finally been lifted. To tell you the truth, ever since I met you that day, my desire to explore that island, which was with me night and day, has gone, vanished like a dream. No, I cannot return to the past, and that you cannot bring it back, and yet, I have such a strange feeling when I look at you. Lore. Where am I headed to next? Ah, right, the grave sites. Man, it's gotta be trippy. They say you've been to Forbidden Island and back again. You're not Ghost, are you? This is supposed to be my grave. It's a strange feeling to see your own grave while you're alive. She has an interesting design. Like, red outfit, bright blue hair. I don't think she has much of a story significance, which is interesting. And you know, everybody else is pale as crap while she's dark, so it's like, huh? I'm just curious how she got that skin tone while she lived in the winter tundra. It's like, how do you get a 10 like that? Not quite 10, but you know what I mean. I hope. Just interesting design and that goth look. It's like, wait, what? They're golf people? I mean, I guess there would be. I don't know. It's just trippy, just based on this location. She is. There are other locations in this game. It's like she would fit in a little better, and it's just why the winter tundra? Maybe it's the hair. Weird questions that don't really need to be voiced. I don't know why, but she took out of here in a hurry. Can you believe it? She just up and left me here. Oh. Are those matchboxes? How awkward must it be to be in a bar and and have the bartender just leave on you? It's like, oh, do I go? Do I pour myself a drink? Okay, she has nothing new to contribute. I do not know why you are here, lady. And you also have a very... But again, it's like... I don't know why. It's like some characters seem a lot more detailed than others, and she was very detailed, even though she doesn't contribute much. Maybe it's just better modeling? And they just randomly assign people? It's like, huh, why do you look more striking than the other people? But not really have much in the way of contribution. Well, anyways, guess I explored this place enough. Buy me a TV and save and call it a stream. Thanks for everybody for watching up to this point. Hopefully this was fairly entertaining. At the very least, the S rank attempt probably was fun to watch. Get me some hover shoes. There's something I want. I've been needing a new TV. Do you have money? Thanks, I'll go get one right away. I'm glad I asked you. And now I can watch my favorite shows again. Megaman and dig outs. It was my first time to go on a dig with Megaman. Those three were rather scary. I'm glad Megaman was there to protect me. I'm so lucky to have him around. Phew! It looks like I didn't screw that one up. Gonna drop it from Joseph from Yosuke City. Yosuke? The funny thing is, look just like the dropship my father designed all those years ago. We weren't able to talk with Joseph for long, so I couldn't ask him anything about my father. I wonder what he knows. Thanks to Megaman, I was able to repair the living room. We can finally sit down and eat again. Now all we need is to get a new TV set. Looks like the first key is on Poke Village, Amanda Island. It's my first dig in a while, so I'm a little nervous. I'll try my best. After all, Megaman's depending on me. Alright. Hold on, let me just do a quick save. Take a gander at the TV set and call it a stream. brand new TV. Maybe when we have time, we'll all watch something. Well, I'm not even sure why you paid that much for a TV. Blue Drift's ship found. Ship found on Forbidden Island by Professor Barrel's nephew, Megaman. Alright, and I guess I'll call this a stream. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope this was fun for a fun watch for what it's worth. And yeah, have a good one, everyone.